Let's talk about regex and US phone numbers. US phone numbers can be written with or without a country code and with or without various separators, including parentheses, spaces, dots, and dashes. A US phone number that includes the country code can be written several different ways. We'll have the +1 because the US country code is 1, and we could have a space, a dot, or a dash used as a separator. We can have the area code with or without parentheses. So it's a lot of different ways. So when searching through text, more than likely we'll want to store the phone number somewhere instead of just saying, yep, that line is a match, it's a phone number. And that's where the capture group comes in. Capture groups are denoted with parentheses, not to be confused with the literal parentheses that go around the area code sometimes. So if we're going to take a phone number and break it down, we'll start with the country code and we do /+. The slash is the escape character. It could be different in different languages. /+ gets us the plus. You notice every other time we have a plus, it's highlighted there. US is just 1, but if you wanted to make it more generic, you could do /D and then tell it 1 or 2 quantifiers. And then it's going to match +1. If we had in there a +10, it would match that too. So we'll come down here and scroll and we'll see that the +10 is matched too because we have the 1, 2. So next up we have this separator, which may or may not have a left paren in it. So we're going to first search for the separator. The brackets is going to say anything in this list. It can match to any one of those things. So we're going to do a space, a dot, and a dash. And then we're going to tell it ? The quantifier, which means 0 or 1. So now you can notice that it's matching those little dashes and dots. But we don't want to store the plus, and we don't want to store the dashes and dots. We just want the country code. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to put a capture group right around the country code. So now it's saying group 1, and it's just showing the 1s. If we go down to the bottom here, this group 1 is showing the 10. So next up, if there is a left paren, we want to match on that or not use it at all. So we're going to do another list where we're checking to see. I'm going to do escape paren because it's not a capture group. We want the literal character. Close out the bracket and tell it 0 or 1. So if we notice here on the first one, it's matching on the paren. There's another one there matching on the paren. Now we want to capture 3 digits for the area code. So we're going to capture with parentheses a digit, exactly 3, capture. Now we have 2 different capture groups, and it's showing the different numbers in there. We need another separator, but first we may or may not have a right paren, so we're going to put in a right paren with an escape because we want the literal thing, 0 or 1. And then we look through here. Do you see how the 1, 2, 3, it's matching that? See the parenthesis there, it got that. So now we want just the separator. So we're going to go dot or space dot dash, close the bracket, and put in a ? For 0 or 1. And we're getting the spaces. Now we want 3 digits. We're going to capture that data because we want to keep it. /D for a digit, 3 for exactly 3, parentheses. We've got purple now, and it's showing those. It's not highlighting these because we're matching specifically with area code, and that doesn't have the +1 or +10. Next up, another separator, dot space dash, close the bracket, put in a 0 or 1, and the last capture group we want is 4 digits. So now we're matching all of the ones that have country codes, and we're getting the different groups: country code, area code, prefix, suffix. So what if you want to match the other ones? To match the US phone numbers without the country code, simply go in here and take off that section where we match the country code. And now it's capturing the area code, the prefix, and the suffix.